Your mind is constantly flooded with more data than you could ever possibly process. And your reticular activating system decides what gets in and what gets left out. You have far more power than you think to direct what your brain focuses on. I'm Dr. Denim Slade, and during my 30 years of experience, I gathered enough data to create the most insanely accurate, not just personality, but temperament system out there. The new C.O.R.E personality model helps you to authentically incorporate you into both your life and your relationships. This Thanksgiving, I found myself standing in our room looking out at this scene in this picture right here. In fact, I spent several hours working from this patio thinking about the reticular activating system and how it applied to this amazing picture. You have the ocean stretching into the distance, the soft light, the textures, the colors. There are literally hundreds of thousands of individual data points coming at you just looking at this picture. And the truth is that your brain can't possibly take them all in. It cannot process every leaf, every wave, every cloud, every blade of grass, every shift in color or temperature or sound. So your reticular activating system does it for you. Your internal bouncer, that's what the RAS is, decides what you do and what you don't notice. And here's the part that I think is just kind of crazy. Even in a view where 99.999% of the data is stunning, positive, restful, awe-inspiring, your RAS can still lock into the half-dead rosemary bush in this scene, or the 3 weeds on the other side of the railing. Your brain can override thousands of beautiful data points just to validate whatever it is that you're already thinking or feeling. If you're irritated, if you're stressed, if you're focused on what's wrong or missing, your RAS will go hunting for data that proves you right. And not because it's true, but because that's what you've told it to look for. This is what the brain is wired to do. It filters out almost everything and intensifies whatever confirms your narrative. So why does this matter? This matters because your RAS, your reticular activating system, isn't just shaping how you see a landscape. It's shaping how you see your life, how you see your partner, your kids, your work, your daily experiences, your sense of yourself, your emotional world. Your RAS is filtering all of it. So if you wake up on a given morning thinking they don't appreciate me, what's your RAS going to do? Your RAS lets in every data point that proves that thought and ignores the 47 other signs that they actually do appreciate you. If you're thinking, my life is so stressful, what's your RAS going to do? Your RAS is going to highlight everything that's overwhelming and filter out anything that could be peaceful or beautiful or supportive. If you believe, I'm not enough, your RAS becomes a detective seeking for evidence that reinforces that story. And the most important thing here is that that's not because that's true. It's because that's the assignment that you gave your reticular activating system. The incredible news, you can change the assignment. Just like you could stand on that balcony and choose to zoom in on the weeds, you can also choose to widen the lens and take in the breathtaking, expansive beauty that was there the entire time. You get to direct your attention. You get to choose which data points matter. You get to retrain your RAS to look for what supports the life that you want. All the data is there. And as I sat there on that balcony and I was working on a thing for the reticular activating system, I was looking and I noticed there was a half dead rosemary bush. And I looked on the other side of the railing and there were 3 weeds there. I had been sitting there for hours just enjoying the scene and thinking I could work here all the time. And then I thought, you know what? This data, this negative data has been here all along. And if I was thinking, man, they can't take care of 3 weeds around here, or with what we're paying, or with the kind of place that this is supposed to be, they can't take care of a half-dead rosemary bush. And I thought, that's the power that the RAS has. So you can reinforce the things that you want and not the fears that you've rehearsed. This is the difference between a life filtered through stress, criticism, and lack, and a life filtered through gratitude and connection and beauty and truth. Your RAS is so powerful, and most people are completely unaware that it's even there or how it works. Your RAS is super powerful and will do its job, but your intention is even more powerful. When you choose where to focus, your brain follows, your emotions follow, your relationships follow, your entire experience of life follows. Why? Because the data is always there. Beauty is there. Meaning is there. Connection is there. Hope is there. Possibility is there. You literally just have to train your brain to let it in. To learn more about how to direct your reticular activating system, join the C.O.R.E Advantage community. We have a whole set of resources dedicated to teaching you how to direct your thoughts and to detox and dismantle limiting mindsets. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and stay tuned to learn more about your reticular activating system and other really important things to help you be healthy and happy in your life and relationships.